Want something they can like fall back on.
I could list Ame's heroes, but he is very diverse, so he's played a lot of different heroes over the last couple.
Shaman is camping this mid lane, hoping to snipe a courier with this boots first. You don't see this too often, and they're hoping that it might catch Liquid by surprise. Oh, fissure block.
And they won't dive too far though. TP is going to be inbound by the Shaman, and that does mean that the space and safety is now granted for the courier to be delivered out on mid towards Matumbaman.
And he wasn't waiting for the Shaman to leave or anything. It just so happened that Matu didn't need the courier just yet, or didn't have the money for his Wraithband recipe, so a bit unlucky.
And Quick Trip underneath that tower will avoid the kill attempt from Kuro and GH.
Yeah, they're hoping they might get another fissure, but it just wasn't quite coming back up. Another block up now.
It's a pretty good one. They're going to have to cut through quite a few trees to make it back to safety as they're trapped in. F1 and Chalice, can they get out? They can't. Miracle claims first blood. They'll also get the Infernal Blade slammed down onto Chalice. Forcing him back around the tower. GH still has his eyes on him, and they push the creep wave in. So they can stay a little aggressive onto him. Chalice trying his best to hide out. Now the TP comes back in from FY. They're diving forward. Another Fissure gets the lock off. Double kill for Miracle as they clean up both of them. And now FY wants to get on his own. Has to be very, very careful.
Top tower is under attack.
Top lane mind control, trying to find the best way to play this lane around the Ursa and the Abaddon, making those pull attempts. Does TP back to the tower. Again, bottom though, FY, that's the focus as GH. The Fissures making it.
GD with their level 6s. Raw will be nice, and Beastmaster is approaching that level 6.
GH was trying to find an angle with a Fissure down bottom. They do actually get the nuke in onto X-Nova. Kuro is on top of him with the Scorched Earth, but the denies there. As now they could try and turn, looking maybe at bringing Kuro down. He has still got that regen. GH is there with the block off. Has got an enchant totem to help out, to hold them down. And in fact, with the Infernal Blade and the Shockwave, Chalice is the one to fall low. Waveform forward, they get the kill. Chalice is dead. Another kill for Liquid on this bottom lane. As FY and X-Nova unable to offer the help required to keep Chalice alive, as X-Nova had to spend that time back in the fountain after denying himself. Now they'll try and strike back, looking for GH, Fissure's out, but they get the kill. PSG.LGD will finally be able to get rid of the lane. Very hard for Ame to make the play happen onto the Razor.
Yeah, he's got the Morbid Mass, so if there's ever an opening, he can easily solo Roshan at this point, but it's going to be very obvious if Ame ever leaves this top lane. The fact he's been sitting there for 11 minutes by himself is already a little surprising. It's not often you see Ursus just play by themselves.
They are going to go for this smoke on towards mid, looking for mind control. Chalice, FYR on top of him straight away, no hesitation. Ravage will come out, and here are the TPs. They dove in for this one, PSG, but they're going to get punished by looks of it. Chalice will be able to hold back Matumbaman with the roar. Mind control is hunting Miracle, waveform up to the high ground. They've got the vision upon him, and Chalice is dead. A greedy play there from PSG.LGD, diving in very deep. FY also in trouble as GH and Kuro chase him down. Diving the tier 1 away from the move from PSG.LGD.
That smoke should have been headed to the top lane, I feel. That would have been the more efficient way to play this.
GH, he's able to just walk in. Echo Sound there for the setup. TPs are coming through, but it's not going to be in time to offer any sort of safety for maybe as the TA falls.
They will get the top tier.
It's close in that work, but as we say, we're just looking towards Ame to make something happen with this power that he has farmed up on the top lane. FY tries to start things up onto Mind Control, but Mind Control, he's got the backup of Kuro and GH. He'll go for Shackles, but FY is dead. As the rest of PSG...
The trees is FY hiding for now.
They do have the sentry down.
They've seen him, I think. FY knows.
They've got the catch, they've got the setup, they have the shadows, but do they have more detection? They don't. It's on the courier.
He's walking into it.
He's trying his best to run away, but with the smoke stacking up, they'll get him shortly. Stick charges won't keep him alive. Ame, fine, and Chalice with the roar. They've got a lot of ways to just go.
And this is the free Roche.
This is the sort of the pattern the PSG.LGD want to play with. Get the Roche, get the Aegis, start to look for the kills. Ame picks the Aegis up. They're ready to look towards mid. They've got the trap slows, the shackles as well. FY has the reach. It's a big kill here for PSG.LGD as they surround Matumbaman. Matumbaman's dead and gone. The roar into mind control. This is the sweep that we talked about. PSG.LGD now ready to fight, ready to chase. Trap slow once again. He's got the crack and he's got the anchor, but it won't save him. Double kill there for maybe, as this is the power of LGD.
He's
now
still chasing.
being shown.
He's got Diffusal, he can slow him even further.
GH in trouble. Here he comes with the hits, burning that mana. The creep's kind of blocking Ame up, but the phase boosts are back up as he slides himself over them. Mana's gone for GH, so's his life.
Two more in the jungle because they just see everyone. They know exactly where Liquid are, and they're able to punish anyone who's out of position because of this Diffusal blade. They're not done.
They're back. Ame
just runs behind the tower, finds it. Doom is like, okay, I'll take that. Miracle could be in some trouble here.
Has to be careful. If they can get on top of him, any sort of disable, he's in trouble. They've got the slow, the mana being burned. Mind Control and GH are there to help out. Fish is out. They'll try and send Ravage onto the turn with a borrowed time. They're turning to help, and GH, he's on top, and maybe they'll kill the TX. Liquid, they'll get one. They're going to try and chase for more. The static link on Army, soaking up a lot of the damage. FY will be left behind. Double kill for Miracle. TP over for Kura towards the shrine to help set up for a third. As Army, he's got that movement speed with the phase. The drums, he'll run out of there.
I think Kura should have just doomed him. You could have stopped the phase boots and the drums there, and that would have allowed the... He was just so heavily overcommitted, it's worth using that doom for an Aegis, but near the enemy T1 tower, too risky. Speaking of risky, Chalice.
They found him out on his own. He'll turn with the Raw to slow down Matuma, but GH there with the block off. Chalice still able to weave his way through the trees. On the retreat, there's no tier 1 for any backup to TP in to help him out though, so Chalice will just try and do his best to stay alive as long as possible. But Liquid will still be able to clean him up.
Yeah, top lane, tier 2 tower reclaimed. Now that Ursa is about to regain his damage, we'll see if LGD feel confident about it. They don't have TA with them. TA playing around the top lane.
And bottom, they dive in. Miracle tips forward and bam, Chalice.
Gonna just Hurricane Pike himself to create this distance where he can break the static link and then continue to push.
Bottom lane ready to go. Jump in, straight away looking towards Arme. Has X-Nova by him. They have to be careful.
The BKB, but Arme...
GH tries for the Fisher block, still with the Aphotic Shield. Arme's more than safe. They'll continue to run back. Another zip forward, the Miracle, turning into the Shaman. Goes for the Hex, does get removed by the Aphotic Shield. Miracle back into the Shaman form to offer the Shackles, to give FY a bit of a taste of his own medicine. GH blinks forward, lockdown's there. As Miracle now already moving in onto the top lane, trying to see if they can get the chase onto maybe Kuro.
He's got no blink.
He's got the burn down. There's going to be a buyback from FY as bottom lane. The fight also continues.
Great trap usage. He's saving himself from the chasing Doom.
As they do get Matuma back.
Arme completing a basher means he's got that little bit of extra lockdown and burst when he jumps in. And take away some of that response potential. This is actually something Morphling can be a little bit afraid of.
And bottom, GH jumps in, but FY quick with the Hex and the wards. GH is gone. Quick finger plays there from FY will allow him and Chalice to get the kill and get out.
And they instantly rotate top. They want to play around
mid. Mind Control is in with the Ravage. Doom's down as well. There's the evening. Bam! Arme's gone. They'll look towards maybe X-Nova. Giving him the shield. Maybe forces himself up to the high ground. They cannot chase any further. Maybe will get himself out of there. He needs to react to. And you saw with the speed that Miracle could get the damage out with that E-Blade.
Can Liquid Roche now? They have no Ravage, but Miracle kills this very quick.
Or they do lose Kuro outside of the pit. This may... They're just going to go straight into the pit, actually.
Yeah, I think this is the better call.
As Liquid, they've got to do something about this. This Roche is falling quick. PSG.LGD just walking right under their noses, and they've got it. Aegis and Cheese. PSG.LGDs, and now they can look to kill. They'll go towards Matuma Man. Static links there, as well as the Fisher, but the Force shoving Arme away, breaking that link. The nuke will be thrown out onto X-Nova, but the borrowed time keeps him safe. As PSG.LGD, they want to use this Aegis. They want to fight. As Arme, he's charging in, BKB's popped, he's on top of Kuro, the bash, Kuro is gone! Now in towards Mind Control, E-Blade safety offered by Miracle, but PSG.LGD that keeps him on top,
nice
Mind Control, gets the blink off.
Just take this Doom out, it's a free kill every single time. Liquid do not have the save.
The smokes up PSG.LGD,
they've got that blink
ready, they're looking for a target, Arme's in on Kuro, there's the E-Blade, they'll keep it, Kuro alive, Kuro's still alive, gets the chance to die, GH, he goes in, but there's the Doom, down to maybe he's in trouble, but they've killed off GH, they've killed off Kuro, they will lose the TA. A 2-for-1 trade.
And as mentioned, may just have to look for Roche number 3 in some sense. That's why they really wanted that tier 3 tower. I think LG understood.
Tower, they're in, they got Kuro.
Wow.
No buyback.
They just want the tier 3. I think this may just be a tier 3 and back kind of situation.
Trying to block in, maybe here with the Vicious, but there's the jump on. He's on top of Matuma Man. Again, the E-Blade Miracle keeping Matuma Man safe. BKB and Enrage popped by Arme. As the two of them try to hit onto the racks, but with the BKBs already popped, they're going to now wear off. They have to back away. Out. They hit the scan, they know the PSG.LGD is around here, but they're already backing off.
Yeah, it's hard. There's just not a natural initiator in some ways on the Liquid side at this point. Yes, Shaker is a big team fight initiator in some sense, but he's looking to be that kind of...
Arme! He's been found in the trees. He has to put the BKB and get out of there. Just get the BKB and Enrage up before the Doom comes down. Chalice, we're on to Matuma Man, hold back the Razor, but Mind Control in, Blink, Ravage. They're trying their best to control down this Ursa. Looking to block him off. The static link continues. Miracle zips forward with the very form. Ursa's gone. Arme dead for 80, safe for buyback. Liquid, they're chasing for more. Eyes on X-Nova. Borrowed time already being used. Forces back. trying to get him back to safety, but the 4-5-mana Liquid chasing him down. He gets the deny, but he's still...
Incredibly unfortunate thing. There should be pings and a beeline towards this Roshan pick.
They've got to get over
Ravage
there.
down. You've got 40 seconds. This is your time to get a free Roshan.
Top GH is going to commit the echo to find Chalice. We'll get the kill.
Oh, this Roche suddenly not looking so free now that you've lost one.
They're a man down on PSG.LGD.
Pick off.
X-Nova also going to be forced away from this area by Kuro. FY is here though to try and turn around with the shackles, and in fact with maybe an army around Kuro, he's surely going to die as they've got the nuke damage to trap slow as well. And oh, he's still alive, finally goes down Arme. BKB's pop, knocks down the target, now he has to run. He's killed Kuro, but he's got to get out of there. The BKB wears off, Miracle popping his own BKB, the E-Blade slow. He's going to look to zip and chase it down and rages up. Arme back up to the high grab, a Miracle. He continues to chase up forward. They've got the stun control. Arme, he's dead and gone. Fishes out for GH, they're into the base of PSG.LGD and they're killing them off. FY slammed down by an enchant totem as this from PSG.LGD's half of the map. Could be the death of them though, try and jump in. They're looking to commit, but indeed with a quick concept of timing, GH is going to take a bit of time to go down. It's going to allow the rest of the Liquid to come in and mind control in. There's the damage, the Doom straight down onto baby's TA. He's surrounded, there's no escape for him. X-Nova will TP out, but no, in fact he won't. The adaptive strike, Miracle's able to cancel the TP. The rest of Liquid chase down Chalice as Miracle kills off X-Nova. Chalice, can he blink his way out of it? No, the Eye of the Storm hits continue to connect upon him. As Liquid, they'll get all three.
Some low HP creeps here, but they're going to get this creep wave to the high ground. TA still dead for 25.
A Miracle. He's got all the right click in the world. The butterfly's on its way out, just about to be delivered to him on the courier.
Oh, they're looking to pick off top. GH is there.
They're TPing back for this. Looking for the defense. Arme with a BKB pop. He shreds through Kuro. Roar's there as well, but mind control will be out of the safety for GH to stay alive. Arme can TP out after getting the kill on the Doom Chalice.
A Radiant base.
It's going down pretty quick. Miracle on the two-man diving. Arme does get the bash off. He's looking for Miracle. The Miracle, he's got the Razor form upon him. He's got static links himself to offer as they'll claim the mid-melee racks. PSG.LGD hexes out again. Miracle E-Blade onto Matu. Allow Matu to turn. Zippy with a wave for BKB pop. Miracle wants to turn this around. Enrages there from Arme. By that to X-Nova. GH, Fisher, Blake, Slap. They've got the kill onto Chalice. They've taken Arme out of the game. Arme lies back. But Liquid now with a 10k lead and a full set of the Rex in the mid lane up. No Chalice for 100 seconds as Liquid can move on down to the bottom lane. And PSG.LGD, they're going to struggle. Oh, X-Nova just deleted by Miracle.
They're off full. They've still got Aegis and Miracle. I don't think they can defend this.
They can end the game, and there it is. GG is called, and Liquid will take game one of this best of three. PSG.LGD, they had a strat in mind, they got a tier 3 tower, but they were never able to push any further with their early game lineup.
Yeah, we talked so...
Ben, I think that's one of the heroes we've seen as one of the answers or attempted answers to the Monkey King. You just hold your ground. Pop Warcry, your whole team is a little bit happier inside of that Wukong's.
Find this kill, find this first blood. It's still 5.5 minutes in. We're yet to see any bloodshed. He has the mango, pops it, stun connects nicely from GH. Reaches over, grabs X. He's trying their best to slow down his farm. Still though, it's even CS pretty much between him and Matu's Lone Druid.
Medusa getting some of those CS from the neutrals, but as far as net worth goes, dead even.
Down bottom, looking towards mind control. The Maledict upon him is going to tick him down low. He's trying his best to run. The right clicks are enough. They get the kill. Mind control, knocked out of the lane.
Yeah, not cracking off that one. Witch Doctor Maledict, very effective this game against some of these tanky frontliners of Team Liquid. The melee Tide, even your Nyx Dooms, your supports don't like playing against this Maledict.
Radiant's middle tower.
But the problem is, nobody can really lane mid very well on LGD. Dusa wants to just kind of farm the easier, uncontested jungle, but does have to constantly come back to defend this mid-tier 1 tower that Matu is constantly pressuring.
Down bottom, GH is probably going to pop into the Maledict. He does. It's another kill for the two of them down bottom. PS.
Damage potential, the kill threat of Maledict. Already level 5. X-Nova is incredibly high level. With all the lane swapping from the cores, he's gotten some solo XP plus some kills.
Kuro, Miracle trying to chase down Chalice. Hard to do so though with the shake around. In fact, Kuro taking a lot of damage in response. The Sprout is out. He'll try and cut his way through. There's another Fisher. They get the trap off. Chalice gets the kill on Kuro. As PSG.LGD going to work on these side lanes. doing a great job at forcing Liquid back.
I mean, Shake could be one of the heroes of the day. Not like this, you know, must first pick OP category, but he's just been one of the biggest playmaking heroes from what we've seen in this series and the previous ones.
Try for another Fisher block onto GH. Don't quite
Chalice
find him
has
still.
ulti.
And with the Sprout, GH taking a heavy amount of right click. Miracle will try and turn and force FY back behind the tower. The stun for GH connects, and Miracle gets the kill. GH was the one to be jumped upon, but he's able to turn. Best places for him to make a play again.
Middle tower is under attack.
It's crazy to think that the Witch Doctor has been one of the biggest playmakers of this lane stage. Gets
And
him
there
out
we
in
have
mid.
it. Beautiful bounces there between the Bear and Matu. There's the bounce as well with the Maledict. X-Nova. This Witch Doctor popping off in the early game. Sprouts out onto Kuro, who'll try for the TP away. Does manage to make it out of there. But X...
Doesn't look like he's going to get it on the way there.
And if he stays into the
Maybe,
Vendetta,
yeah.
he could get the hit onto it, and he's going to find it by the looks of it, and he does. The Ogre Club taken away from Arme.
Down lanes. They ideally want to try and strike before Matu's Radiance is completed on Lone Druid. That's where Liquid get very hard to fight into.
And GH, he's found a catch. FY trying for a TP out, but GH was there with his eyes on him. As FY picked off
All the musical lanes, Liquid find themselves in a position where it's this very passive game. Matu's able to pressure the lanes, and Miracle's Troll just being quietly free farming, working on a Battle Fury.
top lane. Rundowns there onto Chalice. If they want to do it, they've got a Ravage. They don't need it. Straight up as the Infernal Blade comes out. Mind Control end up getting trapped in nicely with Chalice, as Chalice cannot get his way out of this one.
Yeah, but force out that Ravage, because then you can make some plays. But by trying to run away, Doom rotates in.
And the tree, it's cut. They found Arme, Matu, and GH.
Wow.
Able to cancel the setup they was looking for. FY will walk in with a slam. Does manage to get GH in response, but Liquid, they'll take and make it that little bit harder for the Doom to be laid down upon him, getting himself away from the claws of the troll and his axes.
GH, he's been found.
He's been caught out. Fisher blocks him in. Chalice in with the TP. GH will have to let himself go.
And FY snipe.
I mean, he's Monkey King. They need to make action happen if they want to stay on the same level.
Yep. Vendetta initiation coming.
CX Nova.
They want a couple, they want Chalice too.
It's Kuro coming in as well. GH looking towards the back lines as Matu's chasing on the front. They do get the Wukong's command down though as Arme tries to get the Jingu stacks up on Miracle. Miracle only 3 stacks here. They've doomed FY. FY trying his best to retreat.
He's hiding in the Wukongs.
Yeah, he's managed to walk himself entirely away as Liquid had just passed by him. He's going to outlive the Doom.
And Chalice just TP's mid. He's like, alright, that's a tier 2 tower complete.
X-Nova, the only one to die there.
Arme almost had his tree chopped. Mind Control was fishing for him. Can he get it?
Arme milking around in the trees. And Liquid, they're ready to come. Liquid smoke themselves in.
Being scanned.
PSG.LGD, they'll certainly want to try and put a stop to this. As the Wukongs comes out from Arme into the Boundless, trying to slow them down. Liquid, they're going to push him back. Oh my god, he's in! The Echo Sun's out, but it's not enough damage. FY will fall. As only Mind Control goes down, Miracle takes the Roche, gets the Aegis. They will kill off the Aegis as in comes Melody with the Stone Gaze. He's now been doomed. He's got to be a little careful as Miracle's back and ready for round 2. The throws out onto X-Nova, and maybe he's finished off the Witch Doctor. The chase continues, looking for maybe. Balance strike out from Arme, but the spike campus was worth the GH. Miracle's as well. Miracle's trapped in the Sprout. Can he kill this dude in time? He can. Triple kill for Miracle, but he does still end up going down. As PSG.LGD, we'll see if they can find more. If they got anywhere to cancel this TP, they have not. Kuro gets out of there.
Very strong with this BKB purchase. But it's been popped. X-Nova, he may die for this, but this feels well worth it.
Now they've found definitely the Witch Doctor. The rest of PSG.LGD out of the area. As Miracle actually popping the BKB there, sort of can help out heavily against the damage output of maybe or Arme, whichever he deems to be the bigger problem in the fights.
Yep. Always one of the items that I feel like is underbought against Medusa.
And up top, Arme, he goes for the commitment, but there's the turn straight away with the Ravage. They're on top of the Monkey King. He's trying to get the Wukong's command, and he will find it. The Sprout holding Miracle back and away from Arme, so Arme's still alive, but now the BKB comes out. Miracle in onto the Monkey King, and the stacks build up. The Monkey King's dead. Sprout holding in Kuro, moving in, maybe has the damage to take down Doom. There's a buyback from Arme. He wants to get back over towards this fight. The Doom's still there, down onto the Medusa. The disarm as well from up to the man's halberd. It's a He absolutely smashes them! What? Oh, sorry, coming coming, but FY. Oh my. Oh. Well, it's definitely worth staying up late tonight for the boys and girls in the crowd watching this one as FY. And now they're just up to the base.
You win one fight with Dusa and you're just pushing high ground. That's
oh my goodness. The man, the myth, the legend, FY, showing us why.
Flashbacks to his shaker at TF.
Forget he's there. They group up as 4. And my goodness, that swing. The FY swing.
It's scary too. A hero like Dusa just naturally has heroes converge on and around her, particularly after they kill the Monkey Titanic. Monkey King also level 19, the Midas, this is where it's kind of kicking. He's probably gotten at least 1 full level, maybe a level and a half of extra experience thanks to this Midas.
A quick smoke up from Liquid.
Dire's bottom
Let's see what they can go, Army. He's prepared and ready. We'll pop the Wukong sound and get the balance right. And fly! Again, he's in with the Echo Center. They have to follow. They've got the Axe. They're right on top of the Wukong. There's zero mind control. The counterplay. The Ravage comes out. Miracle BKB tries to move towards Army, but the Crimson Guard. PSG.LGD, they're too tanky. Liquid, they've got to get out of there. And fly! Fisher block off. But Liquid, they'll now start to turn and run back towards X-Nova. The Doom's still there on the Doosa, but he's hitting. He's punching. He's hurting. There's the fear. Sends them back. Army balance strike. Trapping up Kuroki. The Chalice Sprout. Holds the Doom in place. Kuro's down. They've got the Chaos bounces. The X as well. Matsu, he's in trouble. Another fear. Sends the 3 of them back. Buyback comes out from X-Nova. Matsuma Man, he's on the retreat.
Oh, they're still chasing them.
They're still going. Chalice and Army in on the front. But there's the hit again. Chalice stunned up. Liquid turns. Miracle. Damage is there. Chalice is gone. Maybe. Still trying to get the mind controls in. The damage reduction with the Anchor Smash.
Miracle's got ultimate.
They've got the bounces with the ult. Indeed, he's up with the halberd. The disarm. Miracle damage output heavily slowed. Spirit vessel arm in the guts. They've got Army. The disarm. They've taken the power away from Maybe. As now they'll chase for the Doosa. Maybe surrounded the Doosa. Surely dead and gone. He's trying to get Miracle. But Liquid have the damage. It's an ultra kill for Miracle.
It's Dusa, but if Troll's just on top of Dusa, Troll's going to win that fight.
Yeah, a lot of control routes as we saw there as well. The halberds coming into play. GH walks out, spike cap, it's now wears out. Has got the rest of Liquid bind, but the mana's burn on GH. Trying with the wraparound, but there's the Hex. They've killed off the Nyx Assassin. Miracle sprouted up, cuts his way out.
And that's wrong they are with this DD.
All about this rush. Neither side can afford to let
Chalice.
it go. GH is going to get hexed up. Chalice finding the opening jump for mind control. The Ravage is on to 4. Matu, they're on top of the Doosa. The Doosa's doomed. Out of mana. Maybe's in trouble. Liquid surround him. He's dead. No buyback available on Maybe. He's dead for 2 minutes. They're on to FY as well as he's burned down by the Radiance. He cannot escape this. Liquid get 3 killed. They'll have no trouble cleaning this Roshan up themselves, and still such a long time to play where Maybe is out of the game.
They're just playing a bit to kill, and despite this Rax advantage that LG's had all game long, they're constantly being on the back foot.
And they don't have the money for buyback.
This could be the make or break for them. Shaker is back. It's all up to FY Shaker once again.
He needs something even more beautiful than last time if he wants to try and slow this down, as Miracle takes another tier 3. Liquid, they may not even believe it themselves that maybe he just can't get back into the game.
Yeah, they're going to let this one go, it seems.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
As
Got to imagine they
2 sets of racks.
You have to defend it. Going down Megas, shouldn't see to fight with, and they know it. That's why they're not even trying to defend yet, but they're going to be forced to.
I'm an Arme. He has a Wukong's ready to pop. He'll move in, try and hope that they force back. On the side, they do get the cast, the Maledict, the Fisher out. They'll jump in, F5 with the slam. They'll kill off GH.
Yeah, it's not the big team fight winning slam, but it's enough to buy some time.
And Liquid, they'll still stick around. They want to get these Megas. They are going to be able to clean up the base while the fortification does slow them. Fisher out. On before them, a good bounce with the Nature's Wrap, a Miracle pop in the BKB.
He
wants these mega creeps, and he'll look to get them without any issue. Or maybe the Hex. Oh, okay, they get him the once. Now maybe he's in position.
He's probably dying twice.
Let's see if they can do it. He's been disarmed. He really wants to hit that Rax, get that Megas, but the chase on, he's got the ult off. He'll live a little longer.
Hit the Rax.
Heroes, but indeed the range Rax will be saved. Megas are...
Absolutely, this Acceptor can be game-winning.
PSG.LGD, they're on their way out. They get the Hex straight away onto GH, popping the BKBs, the Wukong, they're throwing everything down onto the Nyx Assassin, and we'll get the job done. The rest of Liquid will back away.
Kuro needs to be careful. He is very key. He may be the 5 position, but he doesn't look like it. 17k net.
GH on constant guard. The security guard here of this shop as GH starts to burn the mana. It's a stun out that will be able to force back the Deuce. Arme's committing, but this tree, it gets caught! The Doom is down! Mind controls him with the Ravage. Arme is dead, has to buy back immediately.
That was a bit questionable.
And it's being
dying
taken.
fast. It's dying so fast.
What can they do? They're trying for the wraparound.
They're too late.
And they are. Roshan's down. They'll start to pick all the bits up. Karsk is out. Maybe does move with the Stonegaze Arme. It's a huge Wukong. They'll look for Kuro in the middle with a stun. He's already down the Medusa. They've lost the Doom. Kuro will die. They're moving out fly. He's got the Echo Slap control of Matuma. Pops the cheese. He's back up to full. Maybe he's out of mana. He's stuck in position. He can be down from Mike John. Miracle's falling low though. He's disarmed. They've killed the Aegis. Maybe he's still alive. The sentry's down. They've got vision on GH. Carapace trying to get the stun. Maybe still alive. Fall to the side. They're keeping their Deuce alive. And fights back in. The control. GH is dead. Kuro trying to finish off maybe, but maybe does. The Doom is out. Maybe he's still alive. Finally, they kill him off. The Deuce is dead and down. Medusa and Xnova buying back for this one. FY still trying to poke. If they can get maybe back over here, maybe they could do something. Maybe he's having to deal with the base. Mind control. Hex. Chalice gets the kill.
They need to just run down mid.
Mind control buying back.
Yep.
Ravage not quite back up though. 55 seconds without the Ravage.
No Doom for 75 seconds as well.
Matsu is going for the Megas though.
Yeah. Are they going to defend or are they all in the throne?
They're going to send Chalice back. Chalice, he will be able to get the bear out and they're going to bring the bear back.
He can't resummon his bear, so he can't really suicide it to get that Rax because suddenly they could find themselves losing their high ground. So Matsu
GH
plays it safe.
Gets Hex on the front, maybe. Moving in with the Stonegaze. They've got to back off Liquid. They've got to be careful now the Stonegaze has been used. Maybe it has to be very careful. The fortification comes out. He is taking down the melee Rax. Arme, there's the Boundless. Here's the burst. Wukong's ready to go. Kuro. He's surrounded. He's dropped up. He cannot get out of this. Kuro's dead. 2 minutes. No Doom. As PSG.LGD they'll finish off the mid melee Rax.
Arme has Refresher. He's got another BKB Wukongs if he wants to use it. But problem is Dusa a bit low on mana.
They get the Fisher.
Miracle got stunned.
There's the jump in from Mind Control. The BKB. They're looking away. But there's the second Wukong's come on. Ravage. Mind Control comes out. He's disarmed. They've disarmed Miracle. Miracle. He's doing no damage at all. They have the control. Miracle's in trouble. He's dead.
They got GH with the stun too.
The Fisher. F1 knocking him down. GH sprouted Chalice.
They're doing it. LGD.
They are doing it. How? To the tier 4s. PSG.LGD.
How did they win this game?
Oh, but it's not Miracles in with the BKB. Can they hold this? Maybe solo on both mana and HP. He has that help. The Satanic FY! He's shutting down the game. He says, my name is FY and we are getting a game 3.
Absolutely world-class Dota. Wow. It doesn't get much better.
Really doesn't. A whole day where we had series go the full 3 games. This
have a combo with your Grimstroke now too. You have double Laguna.
Do you TA if you're Liquid? Do you... God, what do you do? I feel like you need...
And GH suddenly have lanes where they get to farm in the early game. This Magnus has 5 last hits. He is not a core hero.
top lane. Next over. The Thunderstrike damage adding up, and that'll do it. First blood for Liquid. For damage. Keep that lead that he has in this 1v1. Supports movements are there, FY. He's able to skewer Kuro down into the river. There's the follow-up Light Strike Array from Maybe. And with the body blocks, FY gets his kill for the mid.
Very patient, using that Observer vision to scout that rotation, and very well played.
Putting Maybe that little bit extra ahead of Miracle's TA in that matchup mid. As FY straight back down to the bottom lane, top lane. GH and Mind Control once again chasing down Xnova with the Iron Shell, who will be able to get back towards the tower. But the pressure's certainly on for Liquid. Bottom lane, Chalice, FY trying to chase down Matuma, dragging him back here with the Shockwave. Matsu, he's stealing damage, but FY, he's stealing lives. He's stealing hearts. The beautiful plays continue to come out from the Magnus, and FY, he's not done yet, trying to body block up Kura. Not quite enough to get the kill, but still, these movements already, FY on full form tonight.
It's the same creep that Kuro won the lane with as well. That Thunderclap, the Hellbear, 50 mana cost, 150 damage nuke with a movement speed slow. So impactful. And yeah, he devours another creep, but he keeps the Hellbear. He really loves this creep. And now he's able to TP top while the PA goes to the bottom lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So far in the opening 4 minutes, all cores getting farmed. Nobody getting entirely zoned down on the lane, the top. They're trying to dive in very deep here behind this tier 1, feeling confident, the two of them, GH and Mind Control, with these Iron Shells, and with the fact that they pushed the wave in. Chalice falling low with the rundown, Iron Shell damage, it should be enough. Mind Control gets the kill. Chalice is out of the lane. He is sort of stuck in. We'll see if Xnova can find the return kill. But he has also got to be careful. The Iron Shell damage now affecting Xnova pretty heavily. He's got one more nuke to throw, but GH lands the stun. Stick charges are there, but it won't keep Xnova alive. It's a double kill for Mind Control. FY, he's cleaned up one. Can he get another? Mind Control does have the salve, so he should be able to keep fine. FY had not enough damage to bring down this Darkseer.
He's going to just...
Mid lane though. There's a dive, maybe. He's being ganked by Curve to go in underneath the tower and sets up for the kill. Miracle, he'll take it.
And then Doom dying up top underneath the tower hurt him so much because his TP was on cooldown.
Mid lane.
Yeah, Miracle.
Got Kura by his side, kinetic field drop down. Stops PSG.LGD from chasing in any further. As FY cannot go in deep, trying to use that Inkswell. Kura's got a glimpse. Gonna look for maybe, they get a fantastic glimpse back onto the high ground. Maybe he's caught out.
He should have respected that. He did not guaranteed kill, and is too aggressive from the Lina there. Lina, who has laid very well against the TA, not losing this mid matchup.
Yeah, they did, but CS so close in that middle lane. These ganks making all the difference. They're down bottom, Xnova. So able to get the stun off onto Kuro. Backups from FY, but Xnova right click down. Matu.
Yeah, I think he was expecting backup from Ame, but Ame had already had all his damage stolen from the link of Matu, so it was Matu with plus 110 damage and the PA with 0 damage. Is not the best of stats for PSG.LGD. All 3 of their cores finding woes wherever they...
That uncontested space that they'd hoped for, even though PSG.LGD are trying to make these plays. They can keep the farm going, top lane. Trying for Chalice here. They've got the creep wave underneath the tower.
GH
so they can continue to tank it up. The Iron Shell damage. Spike happens as well, making sure the Chalice can't turn, and Mind Control and GH. They'll dance around, get the kill. Bottom lane, they're going to try and chase down here for Matumba Man. They will find him. Skewer forward. FY sets up for the kill, but that mid lane have to get something done with this PSG.LGD.
Yep, they have vision. They see GH. They need to hit the stun before the Carapace.
The Carapace is out! GH! He's so quick with the counterplay. FY does get the skill back. The RP onto the two of them is there. Can they find the follow-up? Maybe Light Strike away onto the two of them, but GH and Mind Control, they're still alive. They'll be able to stay alive amongst it all, and Liquid, they're the ones that end up getting a kill out of it.
Farm lanes with Empower. That's where Ame is sitting up there, about equal net worth to Miracle's Templar Assassin.
Stop. GH being careful. He knows there's backup. There's the jump in. Spike Carapace is there. They have to search for GH. Another Infernal Blade down. Can he get himself out of range of the Inkswell stun? He can, but it doesn't matter. Chalice burns him down with the Scorched Earth.
Harry.
That's maybe down to the bottom.
Oh, they
cleaning up the creep wave.
top.
They do get him. The Doom is down. No messing around. They have to kill GH at any opportunity. He may just be a support.
Camp's near the shrine for the PA up top. Continuous farm, but it's a similar story for Miracle. He's sitting there, similar net worth, and he's going to find Xnova.
He has a couple of hits, and bam!
Yeah.
Xnova
denied. Separating him a little bit from Ame's Phantom Assassin.
Mid lane Miracle. Wasn't his skill back, but Kura, he's got the drag back with the glimpse that caught FY.
Yep.
Glimpse.
Kura does have Sentry's Observer Wards. He's going to want to get down some vision for his team as well.
They will use the remainder of that smoke to come towards the mid lane, and maybe...
Oh, didn't get hit by the Carapace, luckily.
They still get the stun set up. It allows them to glimpse him back into the damage. A Miracle, maybe he's caught out.
And it's such in looking to contest these Ancients, gets there a little bit too late. They know how crucial this farm from the Ancients is.
But the vision's there. X-Nova's glimpse back. More money and gold for Miracle. 6. He's yet to die this game. They haven't been able to kill him once. Can they even kill him twice?
They're hunting. FY's Blink and the PAB.
They get the vision. Chalice dragged back into the static storm. The kinetic field. Matthews on top of it. Chalice goes straight for the TP out. Soulbind into the stun for GH. The Chalice, he's still the one being chased. Miracles kill off X-Nova. The rest of PSG.
But didn't quite get close enough. Here come Liquid smoked up though.
They're in with the smoke. Let's see what they can find on the back. X-Nova's the one standing between them and the rest of the team. Bam! He's gone.
Uh-oh.
The glimpse as well.
And because it's nighttime, they didn't have the vision.
Liquid, they're still chasing. They're set up there. Only gets the one with the vacuum onto the three of them. BKB popped. They turns. Looks for the grips on the GH. The Soulbind. The double doom. GH is in trouble. They've got themselves a second one by the looks of it as both Mind Control and GH are taken down.
On your base, you're just going to get, you know, starved, lose all the farm on the map, and Liquid can just look to control all the Roches.
Matsu and GH, they've caught X-Nova outside of the base as he pops the stick charges, but he's gone. They'll take one kill. Light Strike Array will be there onto Matsu, but he backs away. Miracle though, if this TA gets on top of you, you're gone. You're out of the game, you're out of the series.
And I love what GH is doing. He's standing forward. Lina can't use spells, but he can use Carapace, so Lina can finally throw out some of those LSAs.
At least he's got the Ether Lens on maybe, so he has that reach, that long-range stun to offer to try and slow this down, but with this double damage, the Desolator, the MKB, the Rax are in trouble. They'll get the stun out upon him. Kuro throwing down the kinetic field, threatening the chance of a static storm if they do try and jump on him. Another stun, Laguna, they popped him once.
No Doom still. 20 seconds on that. Really want to jump. He's very tanky on the Darks here. The Nyx, on the other hand, where's detection?
They've got the dust on GH.
Oh, they found the Razor.
They have the Yule set up, Light Strike being used. They're trying to back away. The clip is into the kinetic field. Kuro, he has the control, maybe. Shot down by a TA. X-Nova dead as well.
And there's no real good targets for this Yule Scepter initiation. Unless you can get like the Disruptor or the TA. But that's not happening, and that's a melee Rax now being claimed for Team Liquid.
Now that little 10-second window without maybe, it's enough for them to find the barracks. Liquid opening up that mid lane, 11k lead.
Something really nice for the European squad.
He's the one to show. Matsu will reveal the smoke here. They're still a bit of stun. Light Strike down. They're throwing everything out onto the Raze. They're on top of him. Matsu's dead.
Yeah,
they get the kill.
That LSA stun caught him by surprise.
So if they can get more, FY is on top of Kuro. Again, this reach that maybe has with the cast range. They'll get a second double kill for Ame.
Yeah, this allow themselves to get a bit more farm, which is really all PSG.LGD can hope for at this point.
GH starting the fight off. Miracle, he's finished.
Roshan first.
The vision is so good for Liquid.
It really is.
They smoke up, it's going to get dispelled straight away. They want to get towards the pit. GH, he's been dusted. Chalice is trying to walk past. Chalice, BKB pop, he's into the pit. He's going to try and stop this. Can he save the seal? Miracle still gets the Aegis. They get the final touch, but Miracle has picked up the Aegis. The Soulbind and Doom are out. RP from FY. It's out of Doom with a vacuum. The static's on. Light Strike away is there for maybe. Maybe has the control. They kill off GH. They burst through the Aegis. Ame, he has lost his damage! Ame's got to back off! Go jump back over to X-Nova, immediately TP's out of the engagement. Mind Control on the hunt, could he cancel it? The vision is there for the glimpse! Kuro drags back maybe!
Matters, steal as much damage as you can, even if you die for it, he stays alive. It looked like that RP. FY again, he strikes with these big teamfight ultimates.
It wasn't enough.
They couldn't quite kill everyone during the RP.
It's that team fight that Liquid have as well. This vacuum static storm combo from Mind Control and Kuroki. Ever so hard to fight into. They get the crit, Matsu. They're jumping. Ame wants to go. Another vacuum. No, they're stuck in the kinetic field. They're trapped. Ame, he's stuck. Matsu's on top. Jump over to the side to maybe. He'll back away. But now, Chalice dead for 45 with no buyback. Oh, he's in. Miracle. He melts down another. Both X-Nova and Chalice are not going to be here for this top lane defense.
It's so hard to defend against Nyx. You throw a Shockwave, you throw a Dragon Slave, there's a chance it gets Carapace and you just die. Every single time these PSG.LGD high ground defenders are throwing spells, GH is looking for those stuns.
And there we have it, a second full set of racks taken down by Liquid.
Even the daggers. He does help your PA a lot if there's no static link. Like, I don't think it'd be the worst target.
Oh, Miracle's hiding, but hey, they got the stun, the dust is out, they're on top of Miracle, he's gone! They get the big kill, and now they can look to try and chase for more. He's got the surge, will be able to get himself a little bit away, and will manage to survive, but Miracle is dead. PSG.LGD will be more than happy with that pickup.
But that's much more for the warding game. If they don't see this Shadowblade coming, they could be in for a surprise.
GH is positioning again, hanging in the pit. Chalice will throw the dust out. GH, he'll burrow up, but they're in. On top of him, they have the detection. There is backup, but GH is gone. They kill him off. Matsu pots the BKB, has the static link down onto Arme. Arme ever break it, they're jumping away. The BKB to shoot away on the double doom. They get it off. The soul by the combo. Arme, he's back in. He's got the crits. Matsu and Tia, they're gone. Arme, triple kill. Liquid, they've got to get out. Maybe they get back in. They're buying back on both Matsu and Miracle.
Yeah, I think it's time to back off. You still have RP though. That's the big one here, and this Shadowblade could still cause some problems. Their Sentry Ward around that Roshan pit is on the very defensive part of the map. Problem is, all the lanes, they have to be shoved out if you're PSG.LGD. And Team Liquid, they see this, they know this, they're looking to punish it.
They've got to get the Roche. They bought back for this one.
They have to, and is that she keeps all those lanes pushed in with really zero risk to her own life. The trap's just clearing waves.
And they've got it, Roshan, Aegis, Cheese, Refresher Shard, it's all going the way of Liquid, X-Nova, they've found him, they glimpse back, they've got him back into the damage required, Miracle points the BKB, the Lagoon is out, Miracle dead! They killed him off front! They burn out the Aegis, can they do it again? They're backing off, Chalice with the BKB on the retreat, a dagger thrown out from Arme to throw him to the land down, Chalice, he's giving his other, oh my! The 3-man RP, the light strike away, with the vacuum, the wall, the greaves, they've got the heals, they've got the sustain, Liquid turn it around! Liquid will take the team fight.
Chalice had set them up to win that fight. He grouped them all around him by running in, setting up the RP of FY's dreams.
And now they can do it down bottom.
FY was countered by Mindcurl. The vacuum, it pulled, the PA blinked in and was instantly vacuumed away. I don't even know if PA got like a single right click off because of that vacuum. Such a clutch play from the Darkseer.
And with Mega Creeps out for Liquid. And a Mave Game 3. They'll have FY backup but no RP. Doom is available. They have the Soulbind. They need a double Doom if they wish to hold this one off.
They've got to go now.
They're going to try. Arme jumps in. Straight away. Chalice in. On top of the Timberland. Attackers out. But GH, he's stunning them up in the back lines. They do manage to push Liquid away a little bit. They're keeping their agent alive. GH still brought up. There's the Soulbind. The double dagger. They jump in. Arme's committing. The static soul's down there. Chalice, he's stepped up. He's controlled. The BKB's popped by the PA. He's trying to get away. Liquid, they'll focus X-Nova. They'll focus the agent. FY gets the skewer back on the GH into the fountain. But he's got a Ghost Scepter. He's can't get out. The agent will fall. Liquid, they're doing it. They've done 3. Goes to Team Liquid as they will take the series.